We have this place called Coney Island, so it's new empowered York. Let's say, you know. I think I wrote that maybe I should be in a very powerful country where all of you are strong and so am I. It's not definitely not America now. Used to be, but somebody found a way to like make it weak. I mean, I was angling for Timothy Cardinal Dolan to become Pope. In all honesty, I don't know too much about Cardinal Tagle, but later I saw like to all the youth in Asia. Are you? You're gonna hate it when I demod you, so I'm not gonna mod you. I just had an argument with 682 Raptor Johnny. He felt threatened by me, if you can believe it, right? This face. But then I remembered you felt threatened by me. So, it's best to keep all you powerful people in the same conference room. Good, good, good. It's a lot simpler. Like, that guy, what's his name? Like Jerry Banks. At first, he had mods, and everybody kept emailing, complaining, and then he just surrendered. I'm going to tattoo Jesus on my mustache, on my face. And he just kept eating. The guy's like 900 pounds overweight and happy. That's how I want to keep it. No, it's the journey is what makes the person, Efron. You know? You'll be like, it may be in another life previous, like we were partners. This is our days off. And then when I die and you die, we'll partner again. Enjoy now. You know what I mean? It's like we're in fucking Barcelona. You want to get hot dogs? I want to get pretzels. We'll meet up later. You know? Think soul to soul, not this thing. You know? Kindred spirits and all that. But I hope you got all your business done. I've been in a mood lately. You're a brother king of mine. Even though you never accepted kingship and you like wanted to be very specific, I want to be baptized by you. No. I'd set you up in like the Ramada where if you want to use the bathtub, you can kick it all day. You'll just put it on your bill. I've been in that kind of mood. I don't know about you. Everything good? I can speak normal. I can speak average, mundane, trivial. I don't want to be esoteric. What the fuck? There's 16 people. Did you drag all your family in here? I thought you were ashamed. Hello? Weirdos, we're having a one-on-one talk here. You all of you take your seats and take notes or something. These are being names I've never heard of. I put my location to Gaza, and I get all these weird people coming in. Everybody's favorite jail asked a question from all of you, and I'm going to start banning people who you don't shout them out. All of you had better shout out everybody's favorite jail. Is that some sort of homosexual thing? Because I'm a boomer. I'm almost dying. I'm dying of brain cancer. Might as well. So you got one. Tell all your friends, leave. I'm trying to have a talk with Lincoln Elijah de Cutlass here. One of the lesser known blacks of all time. You see, what happens when you're a king? People have complaints. You're welcome. Make sure to listen to some David Sebastian music. That guy's pretty funny. Like if I had my charge, you could hear it. Also, if you're all terrorists, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna break all your ankles. Just a heads up. Wear really thick boots, okay? I'm 5'4" and Filipino. It's a new gay world. You still got it, bro. You can crack me up. When they go to the desert and you just have like a joke or water canteen, you just use it sparingly. I'm still laughing at and my ass. It's not what it looks like, Tone. Hey, Herb. You're supposed to be mod, by the way. Oh, I don't know what's going on. But I've decided in my all new lives, we're all equal under communism. But some of us are more equal than others. Now, this is the one chat where you two can hash out all your differences and snipe each other or me. I prefer it. Like I saw this TikTok where like grandma was like, and she has two big muscle grandsons. It's like grandson and a yes grandma, and they both come in and it's like, yeah, she was talking to me. I don't like my brother kings fighting. If I wanted a fight club, I'd start one. So I'd love to see how you guys, like Jesus said, "Oh, I'm the greatest apostle of all time." Okay, while you're all arguing, I wash your fucking feet. You're welcome. Okay. I know. You asked me, what's it like, Nate? How do you come up with stuff to say? I'm a moron, Herb. You know? When I reviewed your thing, you're a listener. You have this power to just shut up and listen and absorb and then just say, is that all? And leave. And then people's like, I can't wait to say something better when Herb comes back. Same thing with Hevron. Hevron just like, you look at this and would just yell at people. I don't know. One of his jokes is like, yeah, our camel riding cousins. I couldn't believe he said that to an Arab. And the thing about it being a listener is, are you an active listener, like news radio, or a passive listener? You've been kind of passive, so God gave you that chance to just, like Tiger Woods. Oh shit! I'm not live streaming. It's all yours. Yeah, you did good. I was excited. I had some time in TikTok. I met a few celebs, so I was like, what a vacation. And then that guy is just like going around the world setting shit on fire. Yeah, peace to all of you. Be at peace. It's like, I don't care that talks will break down. For a brief and shining moment, you guys at least exchange hello. Then it's like, whatever. I know the male mentality. And today I was a very womanly coward. It's like, why are you fighting? I'm just going to go into the kitchen and make all the sandwiches by myself. You work it out. Beef heads, testosterone monkeys. He's been in there. I think he had mod for a while. I don't know. Like being a channel owner doesn't even mean power. I feel lonely. It's like, who am I going to talk to? And it's like, I'm scared. There's something beyond my stupid ass. What do you guys think? Like King Arthur in a round table. And then there's like this giant sea monster coming out of it. Oh shit, all we have is swords and shields. Well, we're fucked. Unless it's a magic sword and a magic shield. Then we can fight back. Yes, there's the reveal. Even though I just said literally that's Heveron, you're like, hey Lincoln, how are you doing? I don't know if this is part of like Herb's strategy. I just sit back and watch. I think like the feigned outrage becomes real. I was watching Benny Johnson and Micro today, and they were like, friendly like this. And then Micro said something, and Benny Johnson is like, yeah, like those feminists, huh? They couldn't help attacking each other with their own specialties. So I'm watching this in my chat. All the other news, you don't know the history. I'm just laughing my ass off. Same old, same old. Like I'm the fucked up one because, like, if somebody who knows and is like betrayal, I'm laughing. I'm obviously very wicked and evil because I'm thinking the exact same thing. But I have it under control because I know Herb's point of view too. I wanted him to have a villain arc. His fall to the dark side. I think even the dark side rejected him, which is hilarious to me. Sometimes like you trying to pull a fast one, Nate. He's no villain. I can't. Sorry. Oh, you did? See, somebody asked me in real life, "Can you help?" the homeless today. I said, sorry, I can't. What do you want me to do? Rip my head off? Not even that strong. Like, once you pull out your wallet in here, their eagle eyes scan. Consent given, permission granted. I know what to do with the contents of that wallet. It's far easier to say, sorry, I can't. You know? I know either everyone's going to jump on me. You could afford it. Thank you, brothers. I honestly, like, in all sincerity, you are my brother kings. I've never had this much variety in brothers. Like, however you become king, that's not my problem. That's God's problem. If Judas was a betrayal, treachery, doubt king, still an apostle. And then somebody has to be the target. Usually it's me, but Herb's been doing real well. So, you know, there's like a lot of Illuminati hand signals. Like this means I'm in charge, and this means like something. This means like strength and power to you all, life to you, and one of you is the commander. So life to you, commander, in everlasting glory. Again, bone up for that. Herb has like it's like a codex. We were given 3 parts. You know, it doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't make sense for you. It doesn't make sense for Hebron. But if you put it all together, kind of makes some sort of sense. I willingly like spread to the air all my parts. You guys can fight over that. Whatever you get. Any wisdom that goes in your head. As for all the other viewers, just remember, in my stupid moron brain, brother, all that means is you make the broth around here. Like the kitchen bitch. So if you're going to poison me, make it good and tasty. Especially Hebron. He looks like he eats a lot of broth. No offense. The first American Pope. Well, the Peruvians are going to fight over that. But I figure he's from Chicago. You're a New Yorker. You know that, right? Like, even though you're Jewish, Israeli, you grew up in Tennessee or Arkansas, you lived in Brooklyn. For Cardinal Dolan to just like roll over, yeah, he's old. I can control him. That makes an old person a lot more like I gotta think about legacy, something that lasts. I know, right? The Madagascarian. I don't know all the details of your life. I just know sometimes you're unhappy. And if you're unhappy, you gotta spread the word. Like misery loves company. 682 Johnny Raptor was here during the groundbreaking. First thing he said to me, mod mate. And it almost worked. I was like, shit. Yeah. Eventually, though, let me just go through the things. There's only one Filipino in the Cardinals. The rest is Chinese, Japanese. Asia doesn't get along. It's much nicer when the front runner is like an American, sorta, from Chicago. Again, I don't believe in deep dish pizza. So I don't know about the American part. He's more Peruvian than American. 2 black dudes and a Filipino. I know how I am. So I'm kind of like breath of sigh relief. Yeah, you don't have like a sleazebag pope. Hey, Nielsen, how you doing? I'm just confused. Nielsen has mod. Here's the thing. He's here to break the concord. Nielsen is basically laid back. He's been faithfully getting his chunk of the revenue, doing Gumtown. I come in there, I like it. Sometimes I just forget. Because Gumtown until sundown. No, it wouldn't. Like, basically Islam would win. A lot of Filipinos are Islamic, Muslim. It's like we have a Muslim Pope in the disguise of a Filipino. I'm a lot more Muslim than you think, by the way. So the fact that, Pope Leo the 14th is from Chicago means that, one, he represents all that I hate, deep dish pizza, because he's a fucking lasagna. I like New York pizza. The oil drips, it rolls, This city is rats. It's like voting for an eagle. The eagle's going to eat us, right? Just fucking rats. Yeah. You're welcome here. I was talking to David Sebastian. He's like, I'm in town for like 2 weeks. 3 weeks later, he's like, yeah, I can see myself being these people. New York will give you a reason to stay. Frankly, I don't know how Everon escaped. New York must have not liked him. You're better off in your home country or something. It's hard for New York to let go of a prodigal son. You just stay here for a couple of weeks, and then 48 years later, you're like, man, maybe I should go outside. Yeah, I wanted Timothy Dolan, Cardinal Dolan, to be the next pope. He's the military vicar in all this, and he's so much more enamored with just waving at people, and actually, hi, how you doing? God bless you. He's like that, you know. You don't know on Easter Sunday, all the assassins were there, and he was just laughing at them. Hi, tried to kill me? Didn't work, huh? Well, I'll continue to be your cardinal. I know, right? New York, which is the real Israel, by the way, said, why are you so Jewish all the time? Why don't you go back where it all began? He's too modern. I don't know if you've seen his hour. His hour is so fucking tight. You know, it's like HBO. He's he started mocking the cops. And then this really Orthodox Jew is like, what does that mean? And he started explaining the joke. And the guy was so confused. He studies Torah and all that dreck. And he's like, what does oink oink big? He spent 2 minutes explaining the joke. I was watching this. My jaw dropped open. I'm rolling on the floor laughing, and I was in his stream too. And he's like, "You're a piece of shit, man." I'm dying right now. This is why brothers like, oh, we're fucked. We're on the Titanic. Let's oil up the violins, boys. We're fucked. Yeah, I still have it just in case you change your mind. But he's like, he's so Jewish. I'm gonna sue you. He hunted me all over Facebook, Instagram. If I had a LinkedIn, he'd be on that too. That's why New York said, you're too Jewish, buddy. He caught the timing too. Yeah. And then after that event, Israel was united. I wonder why. They wanted to see somebody like authoritative. I will sue the fuck out of you. For who? On behalf of my homeland. So that's why, I took off my crown. So I'm not mind controlled by the government no more. I just wanted to see if I could be like normal. Obviously not. I overreact. So usually it's like round table 100 nights. But I've learned how to do it with just any two other people. I just remember the jokes, and it's like, you're fighting today, but remember when we decapitated the Cyclops together? I'll just make up some bullshit lore. Remember that? All them years ago, I attacked his toes, and then you climbed in his shoulder, and Herb, went through the throat, and then we decapitated the Cyclops. Yeah, they are hungry, it's true. I always rely on Herb for at least a very good sit rep. In his Tropico, he survived 3 rebellions or something. I don't know. I'm just doing this blind. So aren't you guys supposed to be at each other's throats? What's going on here? Are you okay? Are you eating? Like a grandma Thanksgiving? It's like, what's wrong? Are you plotting something? You're gonna burn my house down? You two don't normally just yes, reminiscing, nostalgia. I don't know. Even Trump is wanting peace. Yes, all hail the new American Pope. And then the Peruvian's like, we will go to war because he's the first Peruvian Pope. South American, like Pope Francis. He spent maybe 5 years there, and that makes him Peruvian. Me, I don't care because he's from fucking Chicago. I like Married with Children. I like Perfect Strangers. I do not like deep dish pizza. It's just all dough, and I just don't. If I want to eat a lasagna or a cake, I'd eat one. It's false premises, and I don't like pizza. I go to fucking Costco, and it's like they say it's pizza, but it's sauce. And it's like, yeah, that's why I'm full. One ain't black. Now again, we all go to the bus, and there's a certain. Are you guys like doing like I always imagine a cartoon cloud. You guys are typing this, and there's a big cloud, and then there's two hands, and you're single thumb texting while you're pummeling each other. It's always brains and a muscle, or two muscles or two brains. I don't know. I'm just watching this like Batman. Hey, Aquaman, go punch Superman. You're both strong. Go. Yeah. And then when you're done, I have some sandwiches. One's tuna salad, one's egg salad. Who wants some? Anyway, normally Herb's like, I'm gonna go now, and then because some real life interruption, there's a doorbell and a like almost naked woman in his door, some shit like that. Mr. Cincinnati, Holocaust, Henry Cavill. I still haven't come up with a nickname for Hebron. You know, the Help. See, there you go. This is the thing with kings. That's why we need an emperor, and not only that, an American emperor. You know. Because basically the Pope is just a rebranded Holy Roman Emperor. And being in the movies, you do notice a resemblance to Ian McDermott and Sheev Palpatine, right, Herb? First thing I saw, who the fuck is this guy? Holy shit, it's the Emperor. There, some color commentary for all of you who miss it. One of you misses the commentary, but you were here, so And you know what happened today in Newark? The Newark mayor got arrested. He's part of my community. I was like, what's going on? Two senators tried to raid the detainees or some shit. Mm, I don't know. I abdicate. I did this to Hebron. And I gave you that short, Herb, because, you're very manipulative too in your own way. It's like I was looking at that from the side, you know, Pope Leo the 14th looks exactly like you. The nose is like, if they're not the same person, they know they're related, at least. So I was like, I know you're a Catholic. How the fuck did you do it, boss man? Quitters really went that big. Well, thanks for checking in. Again, my all new policy is no mods. I only do it so I can demod people. But with a brother king, it's not me who'll demod you. It's gonna be God, your respective deity. I just bring you there. You see that? Oh, you're trying to off yourself? Good luck. As long as you can say it didn't work, I'm gonna sue your ass. you're, you're the number one candidate to say all that. You're gonna get sued. You know? I mean, it's your dream come true. I'm trying to, if he really wants to clock out, let me tell you. I was with all the assassins and the Easter Sunday and St. Patrick's, and I didn't get a clear for Hebron. Not a single one cleared me. And normally, there somebody that like obnoxious would get at least 3 clears. Not a single one. So I want to make your dreams come true too. We don't have the clear. So you should be happy we have a brother king who's practically immortal and Jewish. If you watch Revenge of the Sis, it's basically like, yeah, we're all douchebags, not just the Jews. Just go to where, like, it's a lot of peace and make war break out. Because I know you can do it. Yeah, Switzerland would be great because they're neutral. And they'd be like, "Oh shit, he's here! Get all the shotguns. We don't want you here, mole man." I don't know. It's a cisgender thing, and there's a lot of people hurt and stuff. You know, it's like I don't understand why Joe's Pizza is so popular, but it happens. You know, I've seen your movies, by the way, Herb. It's like at this point, I don't know who wants to win more. I know Raptor Johnny wants to win. Like he was like, I felt threatened by you. Hey Herb, remember yesterday when we were like looking at the stream? And it's like, how should I report the new? Was he there next to you, Herb? Like if you do that, and I like, there will be repercussions. There's a you remember if Raptor Johnny was somehow sneaking in the shadows, you know how Marines are just hiding out like in ghillie suits, and it's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. When we were doing the stream and you came on and you're just listening, and I was like, what you have your whole day off from work, and you were playing Tropico, and then I was like, what if I report his stream for fill in the blanks? You know? Right now, if you can see, they're just watching. Like boom, boom, boom. Nothing happens here. Yeah. So, but did I do it? No. If you view this earlier stream I did earlier, I'm starting to repeat myself. That's the brain damage. I have short-term memory loss. But luckily, as a prophet, I predicted and I prophesized there will be a day when I will be attacked with all the amnesia. Sounds about right. So the prophecy is working. Gumtown is Nielsen, Aiden. Yeah. Already, you're like, why is he blue and I'm not? You lied to me, Nate. Betrayal, torture. It's from before. It's a pre-existing condition. He's one of the first who just like, you want me to do what? I'll do it. Oh no, Brooklyn College protesters taking over. I didn't do this. My alibi is secure. I'm talking to all my brother kings, not organizing a protest for or against Palestine. I'm just gonna like meet my wife and then that's it. Right? You guys back me on this? I don't have that much power. From what I hear, Laurel got tired. Wildflower Chica is gone, but she's in real life. Nick Stone, I don't know. Still maybe a man. I don't know. There's another one, a real woman, but she's Filipina in the face. There you go. So you should have some skin in the game. The Entwise became men, and all the men became women. Sorry, like even me, I was holding out until whenever, but when you're gangbanged, it's like, yeah, you become a woman. New York inspectors are not to fuck with, especially Department of Buildings. That explains why Korea is all sorts of insolent. Hey guys, wave. I got 3 of them to wave. Most times they don't even fucking wave. When you're here, did you take that? Like, was it all business? I had a thing, maybe you were buying real estate or some shit. I heard you're 2 words. How you doing? I don't know what to call you. That's a detective right there. Let's call you detective. How you doing, Detective GN? Because every time he comes in the chat, I am say it. Again, you guys might have to help He's more of like a peasant right now. Like three, I'm gonna abdicate in favor of detective. You are now gonna be a trinity with Herb and Hevron, who is Lincoln Elijah the Cutlass. Okay, all the kids are bored to their tears. I'm just reminiscing like a bunch of old bulls or something. I know you are the race war. I said this is David Sebastian. He's like, how do I break down old barriers between me and my fans? You are the barrier. If you're looking around for the race war, you are the race war. Ain't nobody starting with you, unless it's Hebron. Hello, new chatter. What is happening? You awaken in New York City at 40th Street and Broadway. This is Golda Meir Square. It seems like a dream. You see this weirdo's face, but you don't know what's going on. It's a classic realistic adventure game. The graphics are terrible, and we all need you to improve it. Help us, Ted Lasso. You're our only hope. I don't know. You got to make it engaging for people, you know? You know? So that's what's happening. Guys, you know your roles. This guy wants a quest, give him a quest. Hey, start the race war, in Cincinnati. Just like the Shadow Council. Main characters. It's like, what's happening? Please don't hurt us. The quest is that way, mister. Go to New York. I don't know. Sponsors? Nah, we're good. We got screwed on so many sponsors. Honestly, I have a 24/7. Nobody comes in. Do you guys need sponsors for Israel? Or even Mossad? Or even Knesset? Or Shinbet? I don't know. I think you guys are doing fine, right? I, have you even stretched your political aspirations in my absence? Look at them legs. How about that? I'm harassing people. Yeah. So same answer. We good. We could do better. All this stuff is pretty good, but you can do better. What I said to 682 earlier, you know, and he was like, "Are you threatening me?" I know the reference, like Beavis and Butthead, but I had to play into it. Hey, it's LoJack, the guy who pushed. I was happy at 43 viewers, and he started bullying everyone in the chat for no reason. Do your classic. Hey, yeah, we out here. See, like first it was Nielsen, and Hebron just locked in. Zoom. Why does he have a blue? And then Herb, for you, why does the boop have a wrench? Give me that. Gives me that. You see? I didn't even plan this. And I'm not going to demod these two. No way. Okay? I want this. Like, the ones in blue are our servants. Okay? They like being servants. They have massive power as servants. You are a king, my brother. You gotta learn how to infiltrate and be one with the peasants. Yes, you have to give him orders. Like, hey, bash the buildings. Yes, perfect. You see how Hebron do it? I'm just a tourist. And then, like, you ever watch Wakanda? Oh, my king, it is you. Yes, yes. You have seen through my tourist disguise. Be like that, Herb. Then you'll get your race war. No problem. I'm just a tourist in Cincinnati. Man, why you rob me? Bam, bam, bam. Then you shoot him in the dick. Because you're always strapped, right, Herb? Oh, damn. That's a good one, too. Because that like makes people, oh, you're only 17? Let's get you fucked, boy. Damn, you guys are really brains, huh? I like this brain to brain rather than muscle. You guys are more dangerous gray. Imagine doing all that with like wrenches. And I have seen both of you wrench. The first thing you do instead of taking out enemies, you take out each other. Totally, man. I've seen Nick Stone moderate. I've seen JK and Jizz. Jizz is holding it, you know? But 682 is the tyrant, dude. If you want to win your tropical game, you gotta like be Raptor Johnny. Yeah, pretty much. But is he our fruitcake? Is he our guy? Of course he is. You need somebody like Hevron. I'm just a tourist. Why are all these buildings on fire? It's not. I didn't start it. Bye. No, he's terrible. He's too emotional. Well, I felt threatened because, and then his mom and dad. I was like so tempted. Is like, does he have a curfew or something? Just like Sky Guy. I mean, he's 6'2", 200 pounds. They sure do talk a lot. Hey, Medea, come on. I was doing so well. Don't fireball. I behaved, Medea. She knows, or he, or she, whatever. She just shows up. I gotta put everything to a screeching halt. We just doing kings. What's your problem? I'm holding this stuff, the fireball in stasis. It's called the sun. All right. So whatever you just shot, I would just shoot into the sun. Chill with all that shit. I gotta end this. I miss this. Like as much as you all missed me talking, it's better than like typing text. So I bless all of you in the name of the new American Pope. Son of a, you just. I could ban you, but I shall behave. I'm gonna go now before I do something I regret. All hail the new American Pope. Be peasants, be tourists, be dentists, be fascists. It all ends with T. That's my only hint. Bye, guys. This, thank you. All right, I'll give you a chance to say goodbye. I might not stream again because I'll be dead. I don't know. He's good and gay. He's a woke pope. Goodbye. Thank you. We'll see each other again. I promise.